Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you guys a quickie review on the new Laura Geller Cover Lock Foundation, Cream Foundation. I got mine in the color Fair, and this retails for $38. I was a little skeptical on purchasing it because it was $38, but I was seeing a lot of good reviews on it and I decided to try it out for myself. Now, this is what the packaging comes like. This is what it looks like. It's black and then you can see the color right here. It does look orangey and the color selection I was not impressed with because this is the second lightest color. And it's still like, you can tell right here, like a kind of orangey looking tone. And the lightest color is like, it looks white. So I either looked super pale or a little orangey. I decided to still get the second lightest color because the third color after this one just looked orange on me. I would look like an Oompa Loompa. And this does have one fluid ounce. I tried this foundation twice because the first time I applied it, it looked so bad on my skin. Like I was doing a like Snapchat story. I was snapping while applying the foundation because I wanted you guys to see how it looked, and it just looked so bad on my skin. And I was going to go out. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try it another day. I had to remove it all. It just looked patchy and blotchy all over my skin. My nose looked horrible. Like I kind of applied foundation, but then I didn't. Super patchy, especially around these areas. It definitely clinged onto my dry patches. Don't have dry skin by any means. I just had some dry patches around here from a mask I did. And even though I applied oil and the dryness went away, like it took out all those dry patches again, which I was not very happy with because obviously who wants to have all these dry patches on their skin? Now this foundation claims to create the smooth, even complexion you crave with true full coverage. This vitamin-enriched formula effortlessly blends away discoloration, scars, even tattoos, while locking out aging, pollutants, and environmental stressors for all-day flawless coverage. So the first time I applied it, I did use a brush, which if you buy this foundation and you're gonna try it out, I definitely recommend that you do not apply it with a brush. I use my Sigma flat top kabuki, and that brush has never failed me. So I was surprised. I was like, is it the brush? No, wait, it is not the brush. So then once I took it off, I was like, you know what? I have a little more time. I'm just going to do my makeup again because I was still going to apply foundation again. And I decided to use my beauty blender. Now, it did change the finish. It did look much more nicer on the skin, but I feel like my redness, and I had blemishes around this area and down here, my redness definitely peeps through. So you have to pack on a good amount, and then by that time you already look cakey and the foundation just looks caked up, which I didn't like. So I left it at that. I left the finish that I was comfortable with going out and my skin looking, you know, decent. So 1 hour passed. I checked it. It was still looking all right. At the second hour that I checked my foundation again when I was out, it looked so bad. It went back to looking like when I first applied it with the brush, blotchy and patchy. It had broken up all around my nose disgustingly. Up here on this area, again, it was all patchy and like the foundation had wore off. It dried out on my blemish areas, and you can see my blemishes. So it like faded away from my blemishes, which is so annoying. And it lasted 2 hours. I need a foundation that will at least last me 6 to 7 to 8 hours, and I have those foundations. So this foundation was a definite no for me. I don't recommend it. If you would like to try it for yourself, definitely, you know, you're free to do so. I'm just letting you know my experiences with this foundation, and it did not work out for me. I'm definitely returning it. I actually did try it out again. I mixed it with another foundation today to see if it you know, to give it another chance, and I still don't like it on my skin. Like, it already broke down right here, and in between my nose it's already breaking up. And I know it's not the other foundation, because the other foundation I love and I've been using for the longest time, never had an issue with it. Obviously, you know, it's this foundation. It didn't work out for my skin. It didn't work out for me, and that's just that. Since it was a very new foundation and I saw a few people raving about it, I wanted to try it out for myself, because I was like, oh my gosh, a really full coverage foundation. It's gonna be amazing. And I'm sorry, but it wasn't. You know, I like to be completely honest with you guys. I did purchase this myself. I am going to return it. Again, you guys know I don't have to lie to kick it, and I just didn't like this foundation. Also, the color selection, like I said, was so whack. Like, it was, I think they have maybe like 10 shades, and this is the second to lightest shade. I am never the second to lightest shade in any foundation. I am light skin, but I'm usually toward the medium section, like light medium, going into the mediums. Never the second to lightest shade. So there's not a lot of variety or a lot of options for different skin tones. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this quickie review on this Laura Geller foundation. If you have tried it, let me know if it worked out for you differently than it did for me, or if you didn't like it like I didn't. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all your support, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.